Good morning, my Harrison extended family. It is Yo, my phone only goes off when I start this. It's Sunday. You know what we do on Sunday? Sunday story time. Stay tuned. Storytime Sunday. As I sip my coffee in my favorite mug. This can be your favorite mug too. If you go to my Teespring link in the description of this video and order your very own, but did you pray about it, coffee mug. Go ahead. I'll give you a minute to do so as I sip my coffee in the greatest cup in the world. Alright, Storytime Sunday. A couple of years ago, and again, it's no secret, I am a single custodial father. I do not have another adult living in the home with me. It's just me. Well, now I have Nathaniel, who's, I guess, legally an adult because he's 18. But it was just me. And 5 years ago, I got a text from my son, and I know this because Facebook tends to remind you of certain things, good and bad. Like, really, right? So it was a screenshot that I took that I posted of my son texting me. It was at 11:22 at night. I was at a job doing photography for a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah. I don't know. I don't remember exactly which one, but it was definitely one of those two. And it was 11:22 at night. I had to leave at midnight because that's when the party ended. Because they party, like little kids who are turning 12 and 13, they party, right? So I checked my phone and I realized he texted me. And he said that I was always working. And it broke my heart because I was. I was working during the day, Monday through Friday at a Head Start, making like $13 an hour. and I loved the job. Like I would have never traded it in the world. Like I loved working for Head Start. It allowed me to be a servant in the community. So, but I was working for not a lot of money. And if you are a single parent with 3 kids, $13 an hour is not a lot of money. So I had to work side jobs. I was working some jobs at night, and every Saturday and Sunday, I was picking up 4 photography gigs. That means I was working from like maybe 11 to 2. 1 second. So on Saturdays, I would work from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then have to go to another job from like 5 p.m. till 11 p.m. or whatever. So how it worked is I had to be at whatever gig I was getting at an hour and a half before the gig. So if I worked at 11, I had to be there at 9:30. And a lot of these places were like a far drive. So many times I had to be out of the house by 8 or even earlier. So I was out the house most Saturdays and Sundays at 8 a.m. and I would work 2 jobs. So I would have to work from like from 9:30 to 2 p.m., unpack everything after the party is done, which takes about an hour, and then drive like another hour to another gig where I'm setting up for another hour and a half. Now, no time to go home and see my kids, right? To work to like midnight, and then I go home and then do it again. Like it was a very hard time, but I needed to make sure that my kids were cared for and taken care of. So I had to do it to make ends meet. And then I get this message from Nathaniel, who he was 13 at the time, and it was a very gracious message. He said, "I'm always working," and I thought, I'm about to get attacked by my son. He's about to say, "Dad, you're always working. I never see you." Blah 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 blah. And I simply replied, "I know, I'm sorry," with a sad emoji, and I said, something to the tune of, "I'm just trying to make sure that I can save up for school supplies and school clothes." And his response was extremely compassionate, empathetic, and he was like, "Yeah, I understand, I know. You're doing everything you can. I appreciate you." And I was like, I remember reading it and crying as I was reading it. It was just a very, very, very tough time, man. Living in a 1-bedroom apartment. I slept in the living room on the couch, and the boys slept in the bedroom on their bunk beds. And they had a pretty decent sized bedroom. It was like a small bedroom, but it wasn't like overly large either. A normal sized bedroom. But it was a tough time. And I tell you what, like my sons made parenting easy. They did. They really did make parenting easy, because growing up in a single parent home, a lot of things can go south, can go awry. And statistically, kids growing up in single parent homes could go the wrong route, make bad decisions, and what so have you. And my kids aren't perfect. I like to think they are, but let's be real. Like no child is perfect. So you can grow up in a 2-parent home and still have, you know, the same type of issues. They just made parenting easy, and I attribute that to God. They all have their own relationship with God. I would like to think that what they seen in me modeled how they are to live. But they really are good kids, and they made parenting easy. And I'm going to make sure that you guys get a chance to read that. Actually, I'll probably put it up, the message right here, so that you guys can read it. Like, I have amazing kids, and at a time in my life where things were very hard, and anybody would have easily broken and gave up and threw in the towel, and my kids really stepped up to the plate, and we really became a family unit, a support system to one another, and they really helped me through a very difficult, challenging time. Not just help, we helped each other through a very difficult and challenging time. And I'm one of those parents that don't want to make my kids feel like I'm struggling or we're struggling. I had to say no a lot. Can I have this? No. Can I have that? No. It was hard. And specifically around the end of August, early September, it got really tough, because that's when you got to buy school clothes, school supplies. You got to buy your teachers school supplies, which I don't mind because I'm a teacher, so buy me all the supplies that I need to run the classroom. But yeah, they really made parenting easy. And my story for today is that we had a tough time, but my kids didn't make it even tougher. Yeah, my son is great. And seeing that text message while I was at work close to midnight, after not being home all day, and he was home with Gabriel and Isaiah, and they were taking care of each other. I set up food for them. I cooked the night before, so they had food throughout the day. I had my neighbors, look out for them, but it was that kind of situation. But yeah, I'm thankful for them, for being patient with me, because together we were able to get to a better place, that the place that we are now. And we have still a lot of growing to do, but we are definitely in a better place now, and it is largely in part because of them. So that's my story time for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and bearing with me and allowing me to share this story with you. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have not done so, please hit the subscribe button as well. Subscribe and become a part of my extended Harrison family, and hit the bell notification so it'll let you know when I upload new videos. All right? Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And until I upload again, hopefully tomorrow at 3 p.m., peace.